Yeah, haha. Hello, hello, hello. It's Ringo. It's me playing Genshin Impact. And well, today is another very, very last minute thing that I gotta do on stream, which is complete this event called the Recollector's Path. Well, as you can see, there's a prerequisite quest that I haven't finished yet. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. I'm actually gonna get it done. Somehow. Somehow. Alright. Without further ado, let's head over to Sumeru. So I started this quest already halfway. I think yeah, I just kind of stopped in between when I was doing what was it? I believe the Archon quest for Scaramouche of how he became the Wanderer. And then I just stopped midway because I was like, oh, I'm not sure how long this is gonna take. And in my last stream, when I completed the Sumeru Academia event, I said I was gonna get to Nahida story quest next stream, but well, I found out that this event is gonna end today. So I was like, well, I guess I gotta, do this one first. Rashnu. Let us draw nearer. Alright. You can sense... Okay, so we are going to this huge tree and looking for another spirit thingy, like sorush. And there's a random guy standing in front of the tree. Aha. Are you the leader guy? Or are you someone else? Tsu, Nasejuna, what are you doing here? Yeah, I think it is the leader guy, right? Honored envoy of Kvarena and you two. Oh yes, Napati and her companion. Just cause Ringo and Paimon. No, this is someone different, isn't it? His skin is darker, I believe. Oh no, maybe I'm just misremembering things. Since I've been given such permission, then allow me to call you by those names. Do you two remember what I mentioned earlier about how we skeptics have always been searching for the Corey drums? Oh wait, is that related to the drums? Hmm. I've been collecting them on and off when I was exploring. I think I've collected about 3 of them. It was about them being important items for some ritual or something, yeah. Well, why I can see that the proper terms were not remember this is the essence of the matter, yes. Wait, this is the leader guy, isn't it? It's been too long. It's just been like a week or something, but I'm already forgetting things. The two of you have been acknowledged by Quarina's envoy, and yet you know little of our glorious history. I fear that you may be led astray by heresies and heterodoxes from the forest. Um, I believe in Nahida. I don't think it's some heresy, but you do you, I guess. Allow me then to explain the true history of Blossom and the Kori drums. Story time is a joy. It is no idle yarn to be told after tea. It is the tale of our meeting with the Pari, the science of the divine bird, and the long years of war we have endured here in this land thereafter. Paimon would prefer idle yarns in that case. Long ago, our predecessors worked to quell the disaster that occurred in this land and form a profound friendship with the Pari. These little spirits, right? Blossom Value had a preference for music, so we crafted Kori drums for her. During the ceremony where our bonds with the Pari were made official, 5 drums had to be gathered and played according to scores. Okay, I guess this is the quest where I have to actually gather the drums. This shouldn't take 8 hours though, right? Because no, 7 hours. I think I have about 7 hours to finish the event. Though the Kori drums are long lost, the drum scores have withstood the corrosion of the science drums. As you can see, they have been almost perfectly preserved. Works shall nary describe the true magnificence of that occasion. When the Kori drums sounded, all things reverberated in unison. It felt as if their sound could freely traverse space and time. The music was very beautiful just now. Those who witnessed it were all shaken to the core. Even the elements themselves were stirred. Sounds like a very lively time. Ah, it is a shame that we skeptics failed to pass on our legacy. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, I guess, because there was some parts of the event or like the quest that I did before where I was like, oh, this guy sounds a bit sus. But we shall see. We shall see. Maybe he does have like good intentions deep inside his heart. I don't really know his agenda yet, but I guess we will find out. Resulting in the loss of all the corridrums. Yes, I believe I found three of them already, and however loud it cried out, Bossom's familiar would never again utter a word in response. Bossom's familiar? Is this the rational sorush mentioned before? Is that who we're talking about? But why wouldn't she respond to the Order of Skeptics' call? The Pari and the Order of Skeptics both value tradition and ceremony, so there is routine to our actions. They talk about tradition, but then they lost the drums. This is hardly a peaceful land. That such things would happen is little surprise. Okay. Seems like getting Rashno back to the Warukasha oasis with us won't be easy. That is so. We would need to collect all the Kori drums and play them according to the score. Thankfully, I have never once given up searching for the lost drums. I have been gathering the relevant clues even before your arrival, as one might have expected of you, Lord Nashiraya. There's no need to flatter me. After all, if Arya Deva had not. My apologies. I refer to an elder amongst the order of skeptics who left for Sumeru City to work on his light novels? Wait, maybe I've met that guy before. The dread of things. This heavy responsibility would not have fallen to me otherwise. He became a light novelist? He rambled on and on about how warring against the Yai publishing house editor. It's the old guy in Sumeru City, isn't it? Like in front of the House of the 30 Corpse, I believe. And opponents in Genius Invocation TCG should still be considered war. But if you ask me, he's just turning into a ridiculous old geezer. But he's still an elder who knows more about our heritage than I do, so I have to ask him for information regardless of any disagreements we might have. He's reluctant to answer any questions that don't have to do with night novels and card games, though. It took me three whole questions to receive a single reply. Anyway, it took me a great deal of effort just to gather clues about the Cory drums. But you got information, right? That's pretty good, in my opinion. Speaking of that, we did find Cory drums other than the one Catherine gave us. Not the whole set of five, but still. Yay, new clues! But Nazijuna, if you had the clues all along, why didn't you go look for the lost Cory drums yourself? Good question. That's an easy one to answer, Lingo. It seems like you're not in possession of a vision. That's right, I'm not. Oh, maybe he can because he doesn't have a vision, it doesn't respond. And yet, you're capable of bending the elements to your will. What an enviable gift. Unfortunately, I wasn't blessed with such a gift. So it is good that you are here. I mean, we could save quite a lot of trouble for Lady Sorush with your help. Otherwise, I would have to make other arrangements. But just as I said before, it seems that even fate is on our side. On my side. Lady Sorush and you two, please come with me. Hidden treasures may be found closer by than we think. Huh. Alright. What are these dead tree trunks? And go to the location. There is Dendroculus somewhere over here. Probably on top of the tree. Yeah. Let me just go take a look. I will be there and continue doing the quest in a second. Holy shit. Let's recover some stamina. And then keep climbing. Ah. There it is! Ah, look at the beautiful view. Oh, where do I have to go for the quest? Over here? Ah, looks like I found the spot. That's strange. There's no path here at all. Seems like you're not all that good at guide, Nasijuna. There are signs of a rockfall. Oh, so the entrance got blocked? Your observant indeed, honored envoy. I'm inclined to think that monster activity caused the rocks to collapse, and those blocked this, well, let us call it a path. But you may leave this to me, everyone. This problem only requires a little spark to solve. Ah, yes, for safety concerns, please stand back a bit. Oh. The junior cleans the stone crevice before putting a small package inside. He fills the gap back up, retreats to a safe distance, and lights the fuse. Oh, so it's a bump. The large rock blocking the way splinters into smaller pieces, and when the dust finally clears, a great gate appears in its wake. Well, that's it for those stones blocking the way. Wait, why is there still a gate in the way? Oh, I've already cleared those, though, before. There's always another gate to go through, huh? We used to be able to pass through. As for breaking the seal on this great gate, we will need your help, you two. Well, I guess that falls to us, huh? Oh, I'm okay. I'm a bit surprised because apparently you should have done this quest before you're able to open those gates, but I've been opening them left and right, here and there. It's not been a problem. Well, I'm glad they allow you to do that, although you haven't, done this part of the quest yet. All right. And then you, right? Hello, hello. Yeah, I've like followed a bunch of you to open gates even before this quest. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Aha. Yes. What now? Seems like there's something buried underneath the sand piles here. Oh. Are you telling me that I need an animal character? Wait, something is drawn on the wall. Water, fire, no, fire, water, and then dendro. It's pyrohydrodendro. Hmm. Okay, let's try animal first. Okay, I would very much like you to get this pile of sand. My gosh. What the heck? Okay. My gosh. Please just... Oh, thank you very much. Oh, that's a corridor. Aha. What do these symbols mean though? I guess I will find out. Okay, found one. This space is full of great crystals. Janua looked around a bit before collecting some of them. It's not too far from what I expected. The mechanism that sealed the dendrodrum was once here, but it has been destroyed. There are even some notes here that show where the other corridors might be found. Oh boy. After scouring the land for days, I have finally found the Corybantes. Alas, I lack the strength to retrieve them. As such, I will record their locations here. There is no detailed information on the key contents of the ritual. I have drawn the following inferences from a comprehensive review of the current body of research. A fun quest, but you skip most of it? Interesting. Well. I mean, most of the quests are fun, but there's just too much dialogue. Hello, guys. Welcome to the stream. Firstly, the element of the Corybantes matches the element recorded on the drum score. This is obvious and requires only a rudimentary understanding. Animal and geodrums do not exist. Ah, okay, good to know. So there are only 5. The reason for this merits further investigation. Secondly, the meaning behind the notation may be divided into 3 categories: empty, half full, and full. I guess I will find out find out what it means later. The hypothesis is that the musical notes refer to 3 types of rhythms, namely pause, light, and heavy. Thirdly, the order of reading, unable to be determined. Okay. If a lost corydrum is found, one can try to read it in the usual order, which is from left to right, top to bottom. Okay, I remember seeing the drawings on the wall. It's like pyro, hydro, and dendro. Maybe this is the order that they're supposed to be played. As the elders put it, when the Kurums were lost in a single night, the Order of Skeptics was overcome with great grief. Losing the drums meant losing the bridge that connected them to Bossom's familiar, and from then on, the young were never again able to listen to their teachings. This was a grave incident indeed. Great efforts were made by all to search for the drums thereafter, but few gains were made due to the obstruction posed by the defiled energies. According to the elders, this is one of those old locations. But as you have seen, those without the power to combat the brute might of the defilement, those who cannot wield the elements, and those who have not obtained the trust of Quarena's envoy are unable to reach this place. Also, the thing on the wall is about the pink tree you were at just now. Oh, okay, good to know. Good to know, thank you. Aradea also attempted to retrieve the dendrodrum here in his youth, but he did not succeed and has been silent about the matter ever since. Sense of responsibility, perhaps, or was it pride that closed his mouth? You know, when you said that the Order of Skeptics had a terrible relationship with the Academia, Paimon thought that you all just stay here. Now there's that big hole in the sky, never mind not coming back to help out. Don't you think it's kind of weird that he just over in Sumeru sitting writing his novels and playing his cards? Perhaps he can achieve in fantasies what he could not in reality. He is running away from reality, basically. I mean, writing the story of his failures into a light novel but changing the ending. How's that supposed to solve a real life problem? People need hope in their lives, even if it isn't real. Oh, it's like that guy who wrote the novel that Grave of the Firefly is based on. Because he, also lost his sister by abandoning her kind of during the war. And he wrote it into a novel, and in the novel, both him and his sister died. So that was like kind of his way of dealing with a tragic past, I guess. Well, Paimon thinks that sticking together is our best chance of fixing the skyhole problem. It concerns Sorush too, after all. You concern Paimon's rather wasted on one destined for so grand a sacrifice as I. She's still keeping going on about the sacrifice thing. Or perhaps I should say that evaluating the choices and fates of others is itself an overly prideful act. Paimon Ringo, help Paimon out here. We're just here to complete a commission. Yes. Eh? Shouldn't you be saying that we can't just let you be? Forgive my saying so, but such thoughts might be a bit unprofessional for adventurers and specialists. Speaking of which, if we take the dendrodrum here into account, it seems like we found all 5 corridrums, haven't we? It seems as if we just happened upon them as we were adventuring. Yeah, oh, I guess I did? Wait, did I collect 4 corridrums already? Well, I guess I did. As expected, Officer Yasnapati, whom Lady Sorush acknowledged, this went faster than I thought it would. Yes, indeed. Have you recorded the entire drum score carved into the stone walls? If you have, let us return to Bosom to begin the ritual. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what I recorded. I didn't record anything. What's inside this cave, actually? Oh wait, this is the exit. Never mind. Alright. I'm glad they just tell me where to go. This is very nice. Oh, hello guys. Please, I just want to play some drums. Oh? Wait, is that the half full, empty, and full thing that they're talking about? Found the first one. That was easy. Paimon has it memorized already. Have you? Paimon, you're good at memorizing things. I'm not that good. Read? Okay, this is just the map? Oh, okay, okay. Good, good, good. Good to know. I just have to copy whatever's written on the walls. Okay, good. That looks about the same. Oh, this is the electro one. I see. That looks about the same as the other one. Okay, that's a dendro one. This is the electro one. There's one on top of this hill, I guess? No, it's not on top. Okay. Never mind. Okay, this looks like half full, empty, half full, and full. Alright, whatever that means. Cryo. Okay, this is the pyro one. I don't have such time remembering what's wrong on the previous drums. You just said you memorize it. Ouch. The rock blocked me. Oh, hello guys. Eh. Last one. Must return to Blossom. Okay. I shall return. And then what do we do? Let's see. Next, we just need to put the corridors back in their original places before performing the piece. Alright. Russia would definitely be happy to answer us when she hears her favorite music. Do excuse my presumption, but the ritual that bound the Order of Skeptics to the party is one of great significance. So great of significance. I think that it would only be proper order to be... It would only be proper Order of Skeptics regulation if it's a Vanana party, that is to say myself, were to preside over it. You want to take all the credits? But we were the ones who got all the 5 Kori drums. Even your Lady Sorush Yasnapati, I believe this is to be out of line, or should I call this prideful presumption upon her favor. Lady Sorush is Quarena's envoy. She might have behaved more amicably to the two of you on account of your aid in fulfilling her destined mission. Yet, this is but a manifestation of her virtue and not any credit of yours. Oh boy, this guy. Do not forget your place. Give praise and stand in awe of her every action as you should. That's what you say, but even though Sorush always acts all high and mighty, Paimon doesn't think she's all that great, or that distant from us. That does not sound like something that shall be written into a hymn of praise. Well, I'd say it's praise enough by Paimon's standards. Well, what about you then, Ringo? Do you want to play the Kori drums and awaken the familiar of Blossom for me? I don't care. But I've learned my tunes from the Aranara. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yep, and the Aranara sure do love music. And since Rashnu is someone who will respond to humans who call out to her using the music of the Kori drums, she's definitely a music-loving party too, huh? Hehe, Paimon wonders if she'll enjoy Aranara music too. The musical scores of the Kori drums cannot be compared to some forest ditties. Oh boy, you take that back. The Aranaras are the best. They are part of Order of Skeptics tradition. Perhaps I should be the one to perform instead, rather than let outsiders do it. Nashiraya, you two have merely understood this task from mere writings. The way I see it, would she, experienced in the performing arts as she is, not be the more reliable choice? The principles are the same. This should be no problem. But... I sound cute today. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, ho, 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 ho. No buts, so I have decided, and so it shall be. Ringo shall do this deed. Well, if you say so, Sorush, then leave this to us. Just relax, Nasajuna. We know the Kori drums are very important. Ringo's not going to ruin them or anything. I hope I'm not gonna ruin anything. She doesn't need to line the Kori drums up according to their location, but how would I know where to place them? I guess I just magically know. Okay, Electro one. Denjo. Hydro. And one more. Oh, I can already begin the performance? No, wait. I want to place them first. Alright, there you go. Challenge failed? Oh, okay, because I haven't placed all of them, I guess. No, wait! Did they... Huh? Check drum score. What do I do? Huh? 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 What am I supposed to do? Eh? Maybe I'm just too dumb. Oh. I think I'm just too dumb, but I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I get that, but I'm hitting them and it's not doing anything. Unless the half... I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If it's empty, you don't hit it. But what's the difference between half full and full? That's what I'm... Okay, I think I got that part. But this is like half full, full, empty, and full, right? What's the difference between half full and full? Because I can only hit it. If it's half full, you hit it, and if it's full, you plunge attack. What? Okay, where am I supposed to have found out about this? Which part of the quest gave you that information? That's what I'm interested in. Thank you for the information, but how was I supposed to have found out about it? Like here? Okay, namely pulse, light, and heavy. Is that it? My gosh, I would never have found out. Okay, let me try. No. There, and then one more plunge attack. Okay, wait. Okay, I think I got it. Then empty. No, 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 no. Dang it. You googled it. Yeah, this was so unclear. Okay, okay. Hit it once, plunge, and then don't hit. And then one more. My gosh. Why do I suck at this? Plunge. Don't do anything. Plunge. Haha. Alright, thank you very much. Thank you very much for letting me know, so I didn't have to Google it. The powerful Google sensei who knows everything. I can just jump? Okay. Good to know. Yeah, but if I just jump, I cannot do the plunge attack, right? Unless they just do it automatically. Well, we shall see. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ah, okay. They let you do plunge attacks automatically. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, that's so confusing. Like sometimes they over-explain what you're supposed to do, and then at times they give you something like this, and it's like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Hey ho, welcome to the stream. Drum time. Okay, hit, 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 and then plunge. What, have I already done this before? Huh? I don't think I have. Hit, 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 plunge. Okay, cool. For real. I know, right? Okay, what's that? Hit, empty, hit, and then plunge. Alright. Okay, don't do anything. And hit. Plunge. Okay, cool. Yeah, I also... I think you were supposed to know it by reading this note. Like here. Because it says... notation may be divided into 3 categories. Empty, half full, full. The hypothesis that the musical notes refer to 3 types of rhythms. Namely, pause, light, and heavy. I think this is how you're supposed to know what you're supposed to do with the drums. Which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure I've read everything, so... Oh, wait, I didn't read the notes! Stop! Okay, hit, pause, hit, plunge. Hit. Pause. Hit. Plunge. Ba-bang. You skip most of the dialogues. Well, but that was in one of the notes that you can look into anytime. So... Hello, we're here to look for you. Oh, it's so cute! Looks like a little witch. Possum Familiar has answered our call. She must be Rashnu. Don't you think she seems kinda tired though? Looks like we might need to help her out somehow. This is Rashnu indeed, but perhaps we could get we could have a nice meal. That's right. Grub, meat, veggies, sweet, salty. Oh, what should we get? Actually, hang on. Do Pari enjoy human food at all? The Aranaras didn't like human food. It was like a culture shock for them. Perhaps a repeat performance might do. Oh, she's so cute. She has a little heart on her forehead. So noisy, so sleepy. Paimon kind of thought this might go differently. You know, like a moving reunion after many years. Not gonna happen? You are Sorush. I recognize you. That's right. This is my Yasnapati, Ringo, and her companion Paimon. And that is the Nashuraya of the Order of Skeptics. The Skeptics, Yasnapati. Ah, I do not wish to know about these human affairs. Humans and their drums are so noisy. I threw them into different places so I could sleep in peace. Wait, so this was all a misunderstanding? Well, that's one huge misunderstanding, wouldn't you say? Even Paimon doesn't do that. How? But our documents recorded this so very clearly. Nor did Lady Sorush say anything against this. You must have slumbered too long here, Rashno, modeling your memories of these affairs. Surely the scattering of the Corybantes was meant to select those who might clear the trials. But those who could not solve such a small problem proving unfit to call themselves Yasnapati, for how then would they aid me in my great work of extinguishing the sign of Aposha? A sign. Oh, I'm so tired, but this is not the time to sleep. Yes, you see, Ringo truly deserves the title of Yasnapati. She has helped me immensely, but her help alone is not enough. Rashnu I need use as well. Ah, I get it. It was Turvan who... She too approves of me, of course. All right, Rashnu, will you come with me to the Vorukasha Oasis? Oh, well, it is not impossible. Boston's familiar, please wait. I have many queries regarding the Skeptis traditions. Human business. Later, perhaps. We can talk later. Perhaps after I sleep for a bit. Maybe then. She's so unhinged. I like her. Nasraya, you do not have other things to attend to. We can save your business with Rashnu for another day. Yes, I will return to camp to accomplish that which I should. You know, Paimon kind of feels bad for Nasajuna right now. I'm afraid this isn't something we can butt into. Yeah, Nasajuna and Sorush have known each other for a long time. They can settle this stuff between them, can't they? Whatever the case, if you come with me to the Vorshkasha Oasis Rashnu, Sorush will be one step closer to getting the chaplet. Together? Now? Let's go together. Oh, well, I selected we'll meet you there. Okay, good. Then I shan't have to think about what I should say on the way. Wait, we could have traveled with her? That would actually have been pretty lit. Alright, I completed this quest. Can I do the event now? I can't. I have to complete all of the quests. Okay, fine then. Fine, so be it. Alright, what now? What am I supposed to do now? Ouch. Hmm? No hint whatsoever? I remember there was like a tutorial thing that popped up, but... Oh. No. What was I supposed to do? Oh. Something's coming out of the purple mist. That was too fast. I couldn't read everything. Challenge failed? What? Huh? Wait. So I guess I'm supposed to stay inside? Ah, no. What? Eh? Because I'm supposed to stay inside Sorush Swamp? Defeat all the Defy entities. I have to pick up the fruits? Nani? Like this? Hmm? Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, I see. Ha! Attack the mist? Yes, thank you. Yes, I think I figured it out. And then... Ugh! God, why do I suck? Oh my god. You need the upgraded version of Sword with the event? I see. That's why I have to finish all of the... Okay, so I have to find both of the spirits. Hmm? Stand and behold my capabilities? Okay. I see. So I have to grab this. Get rid of the mist somehow, I guess? Can I just do that? Nope. Okay. Got it. Pyong. Huh? That's not it? Hmm? Wait, what's going on here? Why is it not working? Did I not hit the blobs? Aha. Okay, nice. Oh god, I hate when they do that. Like, the text in between when you're moving. It just goes by too fast. It's hard to read. Alright. Why does it feel like Sorush is kind of unhappy? Is she now? Right. Aha. You seem to be trapped in here. But I triggered a cutscene. Oh, there she is. Very cute. I have to hit them when they're out of the ground. Yes, thank you. I figured that out midway. Is she stuck? Seems like the purple mist has already made it all the way down here. What do we do now? Can we just do what we did earlier? Give some of your power to the thorns and free her? Why, of course, I shall save her. After all, she does seem so very piteous, infested with corruption, and helpless as she is. This isn't the best time to throw shade on her. Exactly, we've got to save her, and quick. Yet I have not heard her repent. I shall hear her reputation of her obduracy. Gosh, she speaks so weirdly. And her supplication for my aid. Oh, come on. Are you serious? We don't have time for that kind of talk. Papa thought you were just speaking in anger. Oh, valiant, dauntless Lady Source, we implore thee. Stop playing along with her. Well then, if you two say so, my Yasnapati, after all, fulfilling your wishes once in a while is indeed within the purview of one so exalted as I. Hey, seriously? Paimon wishes you'd listen to her too, Zorj. It's just the power of the songs that we did before. Oh, you can actually look. Oh, she has different eye colors. Very cute. Alright. So I grab this. And then yes, I see the enemies. Uh, eh? Do I just go back to myself? Ah, yes. Alright. Okay, nice. Oh, yes. Okay, got rid of that. Alright. If I freed her now? Eh? Oh, there she is. Hello! She's wearing like thorns for crowns. That's a really cool design. Awesome, are you alright, Mihir? Well, I suppose she is alive, if barely, and covered in sin, and weakened to the extent that she may only defend herself. Good thing we revived early and had you with us, Sorush. Sorush who took humans for companions. Sorush who lost her way. Sounds like there's some secret meaning behind her words. Do not get near her. Lest the defilement that emanates from her touches you. It seems that she has not only forgone an heart of gratitude, but has lost much of her intellect, and she would not use such baseless words to reapproach me. Thank you, Sorge. If not for you and your companions, I would have needed much time to gather my strength. And even then, I am unsure if I could have stood against the rising filth on my own. The sign of Aposha could be seen all too clearly, even from the bottom of the valley. But thorns can only spawn upon the ground, never to reach the sky, not even the reflection of the skies on the earth. Of course. After all, I am the one who is destined to make sacrifices and extinguish the sign. My gosh, Sorge has been mentioning making sacrifices like 20 times already. From what I see you on F2P, yes, I would consider myself a whale. I do spend a lot on Genshin Impact. And I must add that Ringo is no companion of mine, nor is Paimon. She is my Yasnapati, a willing instrument recording my great work. Source number one, Yasnapati, that's me. Paimon wants to be number one too. Wait, why would Paimon want to fight you to be Source's willing instrument anyway? Just saving me here isn't enough to complete what Zuan asked us to do, though, right? I see. So you have something to request of me, Source. What? Have your senses gnawed into tumbleweed during your imprisonment and departed the Timir Mountains into the nameless dunes? It is by my magnanimity in not remembering past lives that my Yasnapati has been given leave to record your name within the hymn that sings my praises. Sings my praises. Your sinful form, stained with defilement, should never otherwise have appeared within those stanzas. Oh, the fuck? She's really, really proud of herself, I guess. High and mighty, Sorush, I see. You should thank me, Mihir, if it was not for our elder. Ah, whatever. We do this to obtain the twin horn chaplet. For that reason, you must return with me to the Warukasha oasis. Speaking of which, Sorush, you keep talking about staying with defilement this and sinful form that. What do you mean? It is the duty of us familiars of the thorns to prevent defilement from spreading across the earth and guard against its corrosion. But when we battle against the demons of Dave, injury is nigh unavoidable. How much have I spent on Genshin? I would just tell you I spend about 300 to 500 per month, and I've been playing since well, almost since release 1.0. I started in 1.0 doing Venti's banner. So uh that should give you an idea of how much I spend on Genshin Impact. And if you had been shattered in battle with them, that might have been worth a song, but staying as you are, you can hardly be counted as one of us. If it were not for my coming to your rescue, you would likely have continued some pathetic struggle here, till the world forgot you and you utterly faded away. Those are the words of the human who has befriended you, Sorsh. He is no ordinary human. He is the Nasuriah of the Order of Skeptics. Huh, so that's how it is. Sounds like a matter of wounded pride. That's right, calling someone sinful because of that. Me here, you poor thing. To do one's duty is not a pitiable act, nor is struggling to perform that duty for a while longer shameful. Ha! Never mind the matter of our elder. I have not fallen so low as to require your judgment. Rather, it is you who should thank me for rescuing you. Oh, come on, Suraj. Stop yelling at an injured person. Oh, Mihir was wounded in combat, so that counts, right? I'm not a billionaire. I just have a good, well-paying job and don't have much to spend on anything else. Because I think, yeah, I mean, I do buy games then and there, but otherwise I don't have much else to spend on. So I'm just spending what other people would spend on their hobbies on Genshin Impact. And I will probably be spending money on Star Rail 2 once I stop playing it. Yeah, I feel like Genshin Impact is it's a really well-designed game to play as a free-to-play. Yeah. It's like, if you just keep playing, you can get a lot of characters. Like, if you just save up for the characters you want, there's no problem to get them. Also, the game is so easy, so you don't have to keep up with the meta or anything like that. So it's pretty cool. It is alright, Sorush. Sorush will understand, or she will never obtain the Twin Horde chaplet from Zurban. But as she says, my sinful form is unacceptable in the eye of the other party. I cannot return. Oh, is that so? Can we clean you up? Merely perform a cleansing pilgrimage, and it will be well. A cleansing pilgrimage? Well, will that take a long time? It will be dangerous. You need not to be concerned as to the details of Mihir's deeds. After all, there shall be little room for her in the praises that shall be sung of me. She is so high and mighty. She knows this road well, but in her weak and helpless state, were she to be attacked along the way, I doubt there would be anything left of her. What Paimon's hearing is that things will be fine as long as we escort her. Don't worry, we're very experienced at that sort of thing. Kind of. I hate escort missions, but okay. We shall help you out. I shall help you out.
Yeah.
It's our duty to do what? Protect the thorns? Okay. I'm trying to read the text down below. Ah. Oh.
これで
Ouch.
死にたいようだね
ミュージック
ようやくは口によーく見てろ
Pyong, pyong, pyong.
さあ来い
Genshin Impact is well made? Yep, I totally agree. which is why I've been playing it for 3 years, I guess. Ding, ding. I do wish we get like better multiplayer contents, but I'm satisfied with things as they are. What did I just pick up?
日光を浴びすぎると眠くなるんだ。
Cutscene. Well, finally out of there, we can already see the Harvey's what? Harvey's Ptokum. We also see the sign of a Pasha. We won't be able to relax till we manage to fix the crisis above us. That's true, but let's prioritize escorting Mihiro on her cleansing pilgrimage so she can return her spotless form and return to her companion's side. But isn't it awful that she's been fighting all this time, but now that she's injured, she can't even go back? One who clings to life and self-protection despite being filled with such filth is unworthy of Yasmapati's chronicle. What are you saying? So she keeps saying the thing. This is so cold. He has been fighting all by herself to fulfill her mission all this time. She's been very brave. We should remember what she's done and praise her for it. Only humans require such things as courage. We Pari have no need of it. Sorush speaks the truth. We Pari have known our purpose since birth, and we only live to serve that purpose. We do not require remembrance. Perhaps being forgotten might even be for the best. But if the day comes when none mention us again, then surely the entire earth must have been purged of all calamity. There will be no more sacrifices to be sung of, for there will be no more suffering to be remembered. Oh, that's actually kind of sad. I believe that shall be a wonderful day. Mihir, that day is yet distant. Not before I make the sacrifice that shall extinguish the sign of a Pasha, at least. Let us not waste daylight here. We should complete the cleansing pilgrimage as soon as possible. We should not allow this preamble to delay us so. I am the protagonist of this hymn. I alone. Sure. Thank you for walking this difficult path with me. I believe that the road shall be far smoother ahead. Would you like us to go on together? Yeah, we can go together. Wait, that's it? I guess no matter which choice I pick, it would have just probably skipped everything. I see. So pretty. We're back. Guess your cleansing pilgrimage is done, huh, Mihir? That means your defilement issues have been solved. You've been playing since Hu Tao's original banner? Ah, okay, yeah, so you've also been playing for a long time, actually. My favorite character, right now, it's Kave. I have a lot of favorite characters, but it used to be Child, who was my number one, and then Nahida took the spot, and then Kave climbed up the ladder to, take the number one spot in my heart. I have indeed completed the cleansing pilgrimage, but it couldn't have been done without your aid. The wind and waters here are good, and wondrous energies circle here. For now, there is no need to worry about the defilement. Yeah, this place sure is better than that valley full of purple mist. It's definitely got that soul purifying feeling to it. Purifying, indeed. That was easier than Paimon thought. Now that Mihir is clear of this defilement, other Pari aren't gonna reject her anymore, right? You can finally take a rest after all that trouble you went through, Mihir. And Sorush is now closer to obtaining the chaplet as well. That's right, everyone wins. A fitting end for Mihir, perhaps, but not for me. My ending would not be something so ordinary or peaceful, or as insignificant as you are, pale floater. She is so aggressive at times. Paimon isn't insignificant. Well, not that Paimon's very heavy or anything either. My end shall be glorious, radiant, like that of the divine bird Simurg. I shall split into infinite modes of Kvarena, cleansing the world of its impurity. That which Mihir has done cannot be compared to what I shall yet accomplish. Yet there was only one Simurg, and there is only one Sorush. There's no need to imitate others, exactly. My Yasnapati, it is clear that you do not understand Simurg's weakness, nor do you rate the tragic role and resolve of Asperi as you should. You speak but empty words, born of your witlessness. My mind is made up, my heart set. I would not be moved. Kawa is a lot of fun. Yes. Ah, yeah, Hu Tao, Raiden, both very fun characters. I've been waiting for a Tartaria rerun. Oh, yeah, it's been a while since he had a rerun, right? But I believe most of the people are actually waiting for Eudua to get a rerun. I totally expected her to get a rerun like next patch, but looks like I was mistaken. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Eudua when? Does she even exist in this game? Oh gosh. I don't know what Mihoyo is thinking. Paimon doesn't get Sorush at all. Why does she insist on sacrificing herself to deal with the sign? And why is she so cold to me here? Well, the way things look right now, Mihir's the one with deeds to her name. So what you're saying is that Sorush hasn't done anything yet. If you think about it, Mihir has been doing her best to protect the land from corruption, but Sorush, I say she's pretty anxious about that. Paimon kinda gets it now. Sorush worried that if we praise Mihir, we won't do the same for her afterward, so she wants to do something even greater. Next patch she will be in the event. Uh, well, no, not next patch. Well, I mean, according to the live stream, she's not gonna be, you know. I don't think she will be in the event at all. But because the next patch is like the TCG event, right? Oh yeah, and please no no, please no spoilers. Like I don't look at leaks, and let's not talk about what the leaks are saying. I don't want to know. Don't let me know. Oh, come on. Isn't she just afraid that Miho will steal her Yasna party? She doesn't need to worry about that. We're born flatterers, aren't we? Maybe we are. The Paimon thing. Let's put 4 lines of praise for Sorge in that hymn or whatever she's always going on about, and 2 for me here. That way, everyone wins. I actually don't know why we're helping out Sorge that much when she's just been really rude all this time. But okay. Anyways, hello me here. It's very pretty. Oh, I can ask her about different characters. Cool. Sorge also doing her utmost to fulfill her duties. Although her methods could use some refinement, she's very dedicated to her duties. I am sure you understand what I mean. And the Pari responsibilities should come naturally to us, Perry, and should not trouble us. I see. I've brought both of them back, I believe. Or all 3 of them. Wait, where's the witch looking Pari? She should be around here too, right? Hmm? Shouldn't she be around here as well? Okay, claim the twin horn chaplet. Alright. I don't see the other one, but that's fine, I guess. Hello, Zuwan. Well now, if you didn't Sorush and her Yasna party, you sure did come back quickly, and while this might sound rude, you have exceeded my expectations. Whether it be foolish me here or ignorant Rashnu, I have personally saved them and brought them back to our sea of flowers. You will see me in different light now, I trust, Elder. Paimon think it's more accurate to say that we saved them together. Ringo put in tons of work too. You speak too much. I was planning to elevate you too, to the position of my Yasnapati, but if you will be so petty, pale floater, it seems I must reconsider my decision. Well, actually, never mind. Who wants to be your Yasnapati anyway? Now, it may seem strange to say so, but I believe myself and my Yasnapati to be of the same root and stem, indivisible. And just as the heroes of legend should have many helpers, my Yasnapati's work shall also count for my glory. It also goes without saying that the pari who shall do such a supreme deed as I will not peddle in the foolishness that is stealing another's credit. Therefore, Yasnapati mine, feel free to add your deeds to the hymn, for thus shall my great deeds seem to all the greater for it. Um, by your leave, your grace. Oh, stop it with the silly roleplay already. That's right. We're quite used to you talking like the sorush, but two ones right over there looking at us like we're a bunch of idiots. Then let us not speak of things unrelated. Just as we agreed before, Elder, you can give me the twin horn chaplet now, yes? Well, we did, but I can't give you the chaplet. Oh my gosh, what else do we have to do? Wait, are you going back on your word? Now, the chaplet is the symbol of Karena's recognition. How could it be given away based on private whims? Amidst the countless modes of Karena created by the transformed divine bird, only we, Perry, have been blessed with intelligence. It is thus that we are able to communicate with the remaining consciousness within the mother tree and guide the power of Karena. But not all Perry may possess such authority. Only the Bloom Guards, those who prove worthy successors to the divine bird's aspirations and have the courage to see that which through may gain the chaplet, the crown that contains wisdom. Come then, pray along with me to the invisible Quarena. If you have been acknowledged, then our God will grant you the chaplet herself. Okay. Zovan recites the words of an ancient hymn, and Sorush joins her. It is as if 1,000 birds sing out at once, and as if 1,000 flowers respond. That's beautiful. Yes, the OST is always top. Very beautiful. Woo! Did I get a new source? New. Alright. So she's got new abilities now, I assume? Cool, cool. Oh, so the chaplet just grows out of your head. Uh-huh. Well, this didn't go as we thought, but guess you've got your twin horn chaplet now, Sorge. You look much more reliable than before. She looks so happy. Of course, I am the destined bloom guard after all. Now I need only offer myself as a sacrifice to extinguish the sign of Aposha. This is the, I don't know, 50th time you've mentioned the sacrifice, but anyway. And there you go, ruining our impression of you right away. But since you've got the chaplet, Sorge, now we can go find the great song of Karena's thing, right? Kami remembers Nasajuna saying that we need to collect enough of those great songs if we want to perform that rite of his, and then we can path through the darkness. But who knows if his words can be relied on or not? That is the rite of Chinwad. Now, is this Nasajuna you speak of from the Order of Skeptics? To think that any human remembers that rite, I thought that it had been lost. I did once travel alongside human heroes to cross the darkness through the rite and cleanse the impurities tainting the mother tree. Hey, looks like he wasn't mistaken then. But then that happened. But when that happened, I was the one who personally used the Karena to repair the seal that held the darkness at bay. Later, I was the one who fused the strongest Karena collected there into 5 great songs, which I used to purify the land. The skeptics should not have knowledge of the great song's existence if they relied merely on the traditional records. Maybe Nasajuna is just that interested in researching documents. Oh, it's Paimon speaking. Okay. Maybe there are some documents he found elsewhere that you don't know about, Zovan. That would make him all the more suspicious. Aha, they're thinking he's suspicious too. As I understand it, there are indeed others who would be interested in the great songs. All the same, with you there, I believe such small matters should be no obstacle. In any case, Sorich has only just obtained the chaplet and cannot collect enough Kavrena. If we wish to conduct the rite of Chimat now, we will need the power of the great songs. At that time, after I first scattered the monsters that had invaded our sea of flowers, the great songs were scattered across the land. Only one was hidden by me within the waters of the Sunyata lake here, kept away for a future time of need. Now that Sorush has obtained the authority to touch the great songs, you can first go to obtain this one. As for the rest, you shall have to seek them out yourself. Safeguard them well. Do not let them fall into the hands of suspicious people, like that Nasajuna, I guess. I would also ask you to take care of Sorush for me. Though she may have obtained the acknowledgement of Karena, I feel that wisdom and intelligence have never been prerequisites for becoming a Bloomguard. Oh, she's calling Sorush dumb? That's what's going on? Zuvan, I will do my best. I will do my best. Okay, now. Now I can finally do the event. There you go. Okay. That's what I've been waiting for. Paimon's getting so used to how you look now that Paimon can't even remember what you looked like without the chaplet. Paimon seems to recall some baldness at the top of your head and a haughty disposition. But Paimon didn't expect you to get the chaplet so easily, though it was mostly thanks to our help. Mention the trifles of the past no more, Pale Floater. The thing of greatest importance, the reason why we were able to claim the chaplet so easily was because I am a pari worthy of the Twin Horde chaplet. Hence, everything fell into place as it was meant to be. Perhaps I was fated to bear this crown from the day of my birth. Hee hee, bragging loudly, I see. Oh, hello! You can actually leave the oasis? I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, Zuban, what brings you here? Just seeing if our newest Bloomguard is fulfilling her duties. Duties? Oh no, did you think claiming such a title would bring you nothing but fame and fortune? Impossible! I am no pariah of rank ignorance. The duties I have not been neglected. Indeed, I have also performed the necessary feats to be worthy of my accolades. Though the flashing flame might steal your attention, a gradual trickle of enduring devotion may also be worthy of praise. In the time you have spent away from us, there have been countless peri who, though unable to ever gain the title of Bloomguard, still contribute to our greater community with quiet dignity. Yes, I can finally do it, but I do feel like I should have finished the quest entirely before starting this event. But it's alright. Thought that you would perform some deeds that would prove your worthiness of the title of Bloomguard. As it turns out, however, it seems you had just been idling about. Hey, saying she does nothing is going too far. Sorush is already pretty great, right? Well, I mean... I'm not being strict. I didn't mean to neglect my duties. It's just that these responsibilities of a Bloomguard weren't fully detailed by the Order of Skeptics. It is a pirate tradition, after all. Trying to learn it from humans is pure folly. Though you have earned the approval of the Quarena, you remain a young pirate. In times like these, it is best to be direct and consult me for guidance. All of them have a heart shape on them. That's a cute detail. I agree. Very cute. Yes, it's just I really like the design itself. And I mean the heart shape is probably a reference to the dendro element that also looks like heart. Might be. It's just really cute. Alright, so what are we supposed to do from now on? Blah blah blah. You guys talk too much. I just want to start the event. Okay, do you really think the Order of Skeptics are more trustworthy than Zuvan? Indeed, you offer truth in your insights, Nasnapadi, Pale Floater. I am no longer the source from before. With the Karena approval, I must act with maturity and live up to the title of Bloomguard. Zuvan, I mean Elder Zuvan, what are the exact obligations that a Bloomguard must fulfill? I beg of you to enlighten me. Though I have been neglectful in the past, I will do my utmost now to remedy my failings. Oh, Paimon didn't expect Sora should be so obedient. What happened? Paimon feels a little touched. Well, your words give me confidence. The Bloomguard's duties are vast and may take days and nights to recall in their totality. However, considering that you have spent far more time with the humans than those of your kind, your own kind, let's start with something simple. As for all those who bear the title of Bloomguard, extraordinary I can't read. Extraordinary anyways, you know the word. Competence and keen insight on necessities. I've already prepared 6 training tasks. Oh, okay, so the event are just training tasks prepared by Zovan, I see. With 3 men to test flying skills, and the other 3, well, they'll need soldiers to clear out some potential threats. Okay, this kind of training sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. It is familiar. Isn't this just something we do all the time? Enough talk, Pale Floater. As long as I successfully finish these missions, my elder must concede that I am worthy and prepared for the mantle of Bloomguard. Though it sounds simple, these are all tests delivered onto me by my elder. I must unleash my fullest effort when dealing with them. Very good, very good. Conveniently, Sorush Jasnapati and her companion are here. There's a task you can help her successfully complete. It is no hard matter, though as you know, Sorush has been close with the Order of Skeptics and Humans while drifting further from Pari traditions. I would like to ask you to serve as an audience and listen to Sorush recount the past. A Bloomguard should naturally be able to speak of historical events, yes? Of course. If all we need to do is hear Sorush tell a story, it does sound pretty simple. Then I leave this to you two. As for the training that Sorush must complete by herself, I will let her know momentarily. You two merely need to accompany her. Okay. Okay, can we start now? Aha. Alright. Okay, I have to help Sorush follow Zuan's instruction to discover her role. As a Bloomguard, when each stage of the Recollector's path begins, Sorush must listen to Zuan's teachings, and then go to the specified site to undergo 2 trials. Alright. Sure. Okay, there's one right here. Oh, you're talking again while I'm walking. So hard to read. Okay. Do we need to use the Neurota fruit and the curious gather nearby? Okay, so I gotta collect them. And then throw out an unlimited number of Neurota fruits. These fruits hit different couriers. Various effects will be triggered, alright? Okay, so I just have to keep collecting fruits and just throw bombs on everything, I guess. Like this. What is that? Uh-huh. Oh, wow. OP. Haha. And then? Oh, destroy boxes and barrels. Opponents repelled. Right. Oh, and I cannot use more than 20. Huh. Okay. Oh, I can't hit them directly. Can I move them somehow? Not sure. Oh. This is confusing. How am I supposed to kill the opponents? Is this just... Can I change the direction of the flower? Weird. Okay. What if I go down? They won't react. Oh, wait. Oh! I see. I think I have to redo this. I see. Can I redo this? I wanna redo the trial. I am finally understanding how it works now. Let's go. Alright. let me just get rid of all of you. Like this. Boom. Nice. Then you guys. Then I gotta light up this. Right? Yes, yes, yes. This is kind of evil. Kind of luring them to their demise. And then destroy these barrels. Light up this one, I guess? Huh, wait. Do I have to burn the thorns? Ah, yes. I guess I have to. I guess I have to. Okay. Yes! Okay. I think I got this. That was fun. What else? What's the next task? Give it to me, Zovan.
日光を浴びすぎると眠くなるんだ。徹夜で仕事をした時みたいに頭がクラ
That
クラ
looks
す
like
る
a
よ。
book. Which means find the correct location to restore the reminiscence. Oh boy. What? Okay. Follow the memory and look for the correct location. It's somewhere over here and over there. Alright. There should be something over here. You about oh wait, what? Wait, what? Did I go too far away? Okay. I thought you were just supposed to go in the direction. Okay, fine. So there was something over here. And then... Aha. Oh, that's it? That's it! Okay, that was easy. Nice. Okay. Okay, that's the first day. Da, da, da. Okay, yeah, I guess all of the Peri are born in this oasis, right? Uh-huh, sorush sounds really weird compared to the others. You all came from the same waters, but why is it that only you are so strange? Hey! She's angry. So cute. Paimon not lying. When you were speaking to the Order of Skeptics, your words were kind of weird. Well, the skeptics themselves sounded weird too, so there's that. Paimon thought that all the other parrots were going to be exactly like you. In fact, Paimon was worried about that until we finally got to the Vorukasha Oasis and made Zuvan. Well, then we found out that only you are like, how should Paimon put this? You have a particular way of speaking to the Order of Skeptics, right? Seemed the Order of Skeptics had too much of an influence on her. I would not deny that. Seeing as you have no objections, Paimon will keep going. This is a big stump in the Vorukasha Oasis. Floaters, you absolute... Okay, Paimon remembers you saying that the stump is also God, like this big tree. Uh-huh. Oh, are we gonna get a history lesson now in the middle of a time-limited event? As we always do, I guess. Okay, 500 years ago, our great god gave all to quell the disaster afflicting this place. As such, all the Amrita here is the last gift from the divine. Nourished by the Amrita, the Havix, Tokum, I cannot read that word, and the Pari emerge. The oldest of the Pari and my order is Duvan. So Zovan is kind of like Abramukuhunda, right? Like the first Aranara. My birth came much later, so I was not a personal witness to those events. I heard my elders speak of it, but Order Zovan clearly associated with the Order of Skeptics when they were first established, but after my birth, all contact seemed to be lost between them. Though my order has long stated the importance of Pari traditions, she rarely mentions the past in detail when she speaks with me. Instead, it was the Order of Skeptics who enthusiastically shared the results of their historical research with me and approved of my wish to follow in the footsteps of the divine bird. Huh, so after that, you slowly drifted away from the other Pari and learned your strange way of speaking from the Order of Skeptics. Oh, I suppose that can be seen as correct, objectively speaking. Sounds like a rebellious face. The teenage daughter running away from home because she wants to prove a point. Rebellious face. I heard the humans in the Order of Skeptics mention something about this. They said the researchers in the forest experience Satyavada life or something like that, where they try to connect to the word tree. Is this rebellious face a similar thing that humans progress through? Maybe you can think of it as a necessary process for growth. It's not entirely like the Sakyavada life thing that the researchers experience. In fact, Paimon heard that plenty of human children experience it. Generally, kids going through a rebellious phase will resist the care of their parents and try to assert their independence. That's what Paimon's heard anyway. Huh, just like you did. My past has little to do with my present. Whatever can be said, I have now returned to the Vorukasha oasis and earned the Karena's favor. You're amazing, Sorush. Never mind, Pale Floater. It means nothing to be patronized by one as immature as you. They do bicker a lot. That's all for today. Yasnapati, do you or the Pale Floater wish to ask anything? Oh yeah, are the Pari and Aranara related in any way? Why do you ask this? Because the Pari and Aranara are both small and you both kind of share music, but are still capable of great things. Well, the Aranaras can kind of control dreams. I'm not sure if the Paris can do that. How very important Festival of Vutsava appears to be. I heard my elder mention it once, but only thought of it as little more than a joyful gathering for the Aranara. But if the Aranara have their own day, why do we Pari possess nothing of equivalence? I must mention this to my elder. Oh yeah, get your own festival. Why do you want a Pari festival? Is it because you can eat lots of tasty snacks during a festival? Of course not. The Perry Festival should have humans offering their odes and songs to us, while I get to choose the best singer of the lot. It's like a singing competition. I like that. That doesn't sound like a festival at all. Well, not for the attendant humans anyway. It's more like a high pressure competition. But it is an enjoyable celebration for me, yes? Hence, I believe my elder may also enjoy such an occasion. Perhaps Suwen is right. For Sorash to become a so-called Bloomguard, she might need a bit more training. Gotta grow up a bit more, girl. Oh, now we gotta go back and talk to Zuvan. Sure. Let me break this amber, though, since it's on my way. Dun, dun. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a Moraso. Thank you very much. A Dendroculus. Where? I don't see it. Is it on top of this tree stump? Haha.
Sorry.
Zovan! Give us more stuff to do. Yes. First day went very well. Was it a bit too easy? I wonder. I didn't really get the first part, to be honest. It took a bit until it clicked. Are we telling her that? Pama just wants to make her angry, huh? She's at that stage of her life. That's good. Oh, is she gonna talk about the festival? Okay. Yes, yes, yes. You talked about this just earlier. Okay, festival with Sava is not a day to be so willfully and wastefully spent. Uh-oh. She doesn't agree. Oh, thought Zoe's desire to get humans to record her deeds was different from the other party. Is this also the influence of the Order of Skeptics? That is the very reason why recalling and pondering the past is significant. Ah, whatever happens, I look forward to seeing her coming performance. Alright? It's not talking that much. And then we can go to the next location. I do enjoy doing like, you know, everything in the events, like at all at once. I prefer that. I prefer doing that than, you know, having to wait day after day until a new challenge unlocks. I mean, I do get why MiHoYo would want you to do that, but still. Oh, I don't have an archer. Give me a second. Where are my archers? There you go. Boom. You guys. Then, you guys. Yeah, 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 yeah. Alright. Thank you. Do, 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 do. Okay, this was the challenge from the first day. Here we go. Okay, more flying challenges. Aha. Oh god, I kind of suck at this actually. Let's see. Let's see how well I fare. Ugh. Alright. Ah! Okay, that's kind of fun. Go, go! Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, I have 3 minutes and 30 seconds. That's a lot of time. Should be no problem. Technically. Oh, come on. Okay, that was easy. Cool. What else? Aha. Well, I like that the challenges are like right next to a VAR point. That's pretty cool. Unless I was just like unless it's above ground and you just took me underground. Fortunately, it's not like that. All right. Uh, like this. Hold on. Hmm. Oh, I just gotta find whatever. Hmm? Oh, wait. It's actually telling me where I have to go. That's good to know. I'm moving further away. 36, 35. Oh. Ah, there you go. Eh, like this. Haha. Yes, we've been here before, Paimon. Does leave an impression. I remember the source said this vineyard got sealed here because it was unlucky. Though, what does it have to do with Sora's training? Huh, does Sovereign actually mean to say, haha, behold, Sorash, behold the fate of the unfortunate? My order is no parallel of such idle nature. Back to the topic, though I did not elaborate on the vineyard in detail when we passed through here earlier, the catastrophe that caused it should be familiar to you. What, like, the calamity 500 years ago? The one that happened 500 years ago. Indeed, the vineyard must have been frozen in an instant. As it has been crystallized, its form remains in perpetuity. It's as if it would start burrowing through the earth again once unsealed. This moment will be frozen in time. And we're imitating Gaia again. Ah, Paimon doesn't want to end up like that. You say what happened to the Venet happened in an instant. Ah, no, no, just thinking of it scares Paimon. I won't let it happen. Yeah, Paimon won't let something so horrible happen to Ringo either. Then you should thank us, Perry. During those days of ruin, many species and races, including the Pari, gave their lives, sometimes even things more precious than their lives. Their sacrifices are why we are spared from facing the same irrevocable fate. And just so, as I was not there to witness the catastrophe, when this land faces danger once again, I must take action. Then, from what you're saying, this banner is even older than you are, which should also make it your elder. However, it will not be returning to life. It has been sealed in its crystallized state for centuries. Perhaps the only fate that awaits it is gradual dissolution. With how severe the loss of life was during the catastrophe, the Vineyard, like countless other unfortunate souls, were frozen at the moment the calamity struck. But many more suffered even graver fates than this poor foe before us, for they had already worn away beneath the grinding passing of time itself. To this day, nothing remains of them, not memory nor memorial. This one before us only lingers because of its immense size and the fact that it has been hidden away in this cave from the glaring eye of the sun and lashing winds, thus the intactness of its condition. However, no being on this land can overcome time, not even remains and husk will endure. One day there will be nothing left of it either. That sounds kind of sad, not having any trace that shows you lived once. The records left here by the humans should have something relating to the Venet. I presume such a thing is rare for humans, no? From what I heard my elders say, aside from the Order of Skeptics, there were also researchers from the forest here seeking inquiry. Though some humans believe that the Cetic Venet is the completed state of a quicksand eel, to hold such theories and assumptions makes one worry for the content recorded by these humans. That information is not reliable at all. Think, these records are obviously false, yet you still enthusiastically found a human to serve as your Yasnapati. Maybe before this crystal is entirely corroded, the poems and odes dedicated to you will have changed beyond our recognition. Ah, yes, this is what Ventia said before too, right? Like, well, as time passes, things will change. Also stories, especially stories. Maybe the bloom god mentioned in the odes might not be pink or cute, but instead have a rough but reliable exterior, a mild and respectful personality, and act with rationality and calmness. That sounds a lot like the idealized image of a guardian. But that sounds nothing like you, Sorge. Absolutely not. Wait, I believe I understand what my elder desires. She must be reminding me to find a better way to record my deeds. My elder does possess foresight indeed. I must offer her my deepest thanks. Paimon doesn't think she meant that. But anyway. Okay. Oh gosh. We have to go back and forth all this time, eh? Compact version like clips? Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. It's like I feel like I should seriously just do clips, just condensed versions of the streams, so more people can see me. But I'm so lazy. I gotta get to do it one day. Yeah, I do agree. I agree with you. I think I should really start doing that. But yeah, I have to see because I do work full time as well, so it's not easy to find the time to edit videos as well. I do appreciate the thoughts. All right. I actually don't know why we're talking this much in this event. I just wanna do the challenges, but I mean we're getting some lore, which is also fun. All right, yes, stories will change with time, might change. The deeds of us perish should be eternal. How can such a thing be compared to that which might part into dust and ash? If something cannot be recorded properly, then there must be something wrong with the method. You wish to remind me of this fact, which is why you sent me to wield the crystallized menu. Am I right? Ah, that's the way you see it. Interesting. Do you care nothing for the renown of the Perry? If you're speaking of renown in the way humans understand it, not so much. Whatever you say, the present-day members of the Order of Skeptics are so very dull. Of course, if there are more interesting individuals like Ringo or Paimon, then that would be a different case entirely. There's so much dialogue, that's why you skipped it. I understand. Yeah, I feel like the lore part is very interesting, but I do think this is a problem with Genshin Impact. And I know where this problem is coming from. It's like it gets very wordy. Like the dialogues get very long, and I know it's because it's a game that's been translated from Chinese. Because like Chinese text, so the Chinese language you can express a lot of things with just very little words, and they do get very wordy. But so in Chinese, it sounds fine. The length is fine, but as soon as you try to translate it into another language, it gets like super long. It's like I think the whole dialogue just now was just like what, like two sentences, whatever. But if you translate into English, two sentences kind of turn into 5 or 6 sentences just to be able to express the same thing. And then they repeat a lot of things, which I also find unnecessary, but whatever. It's just how Genshin rolls, I guess. Wait, why can we not call her older? The music in the Oasis is really beautiful. Oh, we didn't talk that much this time. Cool. Now we can keep going. Let me check though. I just did 2 days. No, 3 days worth of challenges. That's pretty cool. Ah, yes. Give me the rewards. Ah, yum, yum, yum. Oh, no, I have to do the 3rd day. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. It gets kind of annoying at times. Yep, I completely agree. That's what I'm saying too, because like this is interesting and all that, but you could like give us a condensed version, right? And it's like I sometimes I also feel like they're kind of repeating things for the dumb, as in, yeah, I got that already. You don't have to repeat it 5 times. It's like the traveler says it once, and then another character says it again, and then Paimon repeats it again, and I'm like, yeah, I got it already. And I feel like they're doing it for people who kind of skip the dialogues. But the problem is, this is just gonna make people wanna skip more, right? It's a huge dilemma, I believe. Yeah, they do that sometimes. So yeah, as much as I love this game, I know it has a lot of problems. And that's fine. That's fine. I hope MiHoYo and HoYoverse can keep on improving. That would be nice. Oh, you guys are annoying. Yes, I'm playing it with Japanese voice acting. I usually, when I'm playing by myself, like not on stream, I also play with Japanese text. It's just a bit easier to read. But of course, on stream, no one will understand anything if it's not in English, so... Okay. Wait, I think I have to burn this first. Uh-huh. What about these guys, though? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I should have done that first. Oh well. Japanese is a really cool language. I do recommend. It's not easy, but it's super fun. Oh, wait. Do I have to go here? And one more guy? You're walking so slowly. Oh. Is that it? Is that it? Okay. Got it. Okay, another picture book thing. Try learning in the past, kind of stopped. Yeah. I guess you kind of need motivation to really keep studying it. Because that's what's been happening to me. Like, I've been meaning to learn Korean this whole time. But I also, like, I started and then I just quit midway. Because I don't know. There was, like, I had stuff to do in real life and it's just like, oh, you gotta memorize, you know, the Korean alphabet or like the writing system, and then gotta learn all these new words, vocabularies. I'm just like, I don't know. Not that motivated, I guess. And when I learned Japanese, I was younger, you know, so it was easier, I guess. Okay. Towards the cave? Sure. Somewhere over here? Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, if you're learning Japanese, at least you can just focus on learning hiragana. The rest is like it will come by and by. Just forget about kanji for the meantime, because that's like a whole different story. As long as you master hiragana, you can read most of the stuff. Okay, is this I actually haven't really explored this area, Paimon, but Mihir, did she go back? They should be Mihir's companions. They look pretty good. Okay. Hey, Floater, did you forget all that I have accomplished? No way. You might complain a lot, but you do care about your people, right? What did you do, Sorush? I can't seem to recall. How can you be so forgetful? I punished you with the task of several more oaths. Haha, Paimon knew it. You've got a big bar to go with your soft heart. Malicious slander. I was only here because I wished to earn the chaplet if the order hadn't made me come. Well, whatever you say. Mia's part of the reason you even managed to claim the Twin Horn chaplet. Shouldn't you thank her for that? Her? Bah! For such a figure, one staying and still struggling thusly, I'd say she would only be worth any merit after another 10 cleansing pilgrimages. What's going on? Paths bridge isn't that long. Oh, use it as an exercise to go back and forth, sure. I do like me here, so I wouldn't mind helping her out 10 more times, I guess. Okay, okay, now they're just talking about the pilgrimage. If it was as long as the Oceanid's pilgrimage, then perhaps I would respect her. As it stands now, I can only say that the distance of the cleansing pilgrimage suits me here. Oceanid's pilgrimage? Oh, that's interesting. After the catastrophe, a great number of Oceanids came from Fontaine to Sumeru. They came from Fontaine to Sumeru? Where are they now? I only know one that's in Liyue, but the path they work becoming their so-called holy path. Strange, why would the Oceanids need to come to Sumeru? Pilgrimage. A pilgrimage for what? I only heard of such a thing from my elder. Though there have been Oceanids from Fontaine, I haven't truly looked into it. Could it be for the Harvey Tokum? Right, Sower said that the Harvey Pokum was the god that let the Pari be born. If honor is a big deal here, then the thing most deserving of it is definitely the Harvey Pokum. But that's the potential relationship. What's the potential relationship between the Oceanus and the Harvey Tokum? Don't tell Paimon. The Oceanus and Pari are like distantly related. They do look similar though. The Oceanus is also like a flying spirit bird thing. Yeah. Oh, I actually never connected the dots like that. That's interesting. You were alright until you found out about the kanji words. Well, learn the hiragana first. Kanji, it will come with time. Yeah, I do see the resemblance to Paimon. That's interesting. Paimon hasn't discovered any word-shaking secrets, has she? They're not that familiar. Maybe a bit. Maybe a bit. The slander flows from your lips again, Pale Floater. I know nothing of any Oceanid. I've also never... I don't remember seeing any Oceanid in Sumeru, to be honest. Huh. You're probably right. Sorush did say that the distance Oceanids need to travel for their pilgrimage is far longer than Mihir's cleansing. But if that's true, does that mean the Oceanids are stronger than the Pari? Is Sorush admitting defeat? What? I didn't mean that. That's such a cute pose. In all seriousness, the cleansing pilgrimage is not actually tied to distance. It is more of a symbolic affair, showcasing a rise and return to form. That sounds impressive, but regardless, it is irrational to brush all Perry as lesser than the Oceanids, and not because of any bias I may or may not have regarding me here. Speaking of which, why did Zoran say that the next part of the training was just right for Sorush? Doesn't look like anything special here. Also, Mihir is missing too. Although if she was here, Sorush probably wouldn't talk to her properly either. They are pretty different in a lot of ways. Mihir doesn't need a Yasnapari. Oh, there you go. Yeah, she also said that being forgotten is a good thing. That for, if her existence and her efforts over these centuries are forgotten, then what was it all for? Maybe that's the question that Zoan wants Sorush to think about. ... Seems that Sorush still needs some time. I see. So that's what the training is about. It's also like a mental training. So do we go back to Zurvan? Yes, we do. Give us the next challenge, please, ma'am. Now knowing the training has progressed to its later half, how are things going? We are hitting our stride. But when Sorush tells us stories, there really seems to be some self-reflection happening. Dialogue is a good way for Sorush to learn, especially as the people she's talking to are more interesting than those of the Orders of Skeptics. Oh, she really doesn't like the Order of Skeptics. But are you being arbitrary? Ringo is a remarkable Yasnapati, but not all of the Order of Skeptics members are. Perhaps they do have momentarily instance of virtue between sessions of flattery and deception. Ah, I see you still need convincing. We'll let our witnesses Ringo and Paimon give a review regarding your performance. Of course, that is after you finish your recounting. My favorite element? I actually know. My favorite element is Hydro. Has been since the beginning of the game. Though Dendro is a pretty close second. Because it's just so much fun. Like all the things you can do with Dendro. Geo, no one really cares about it. Well, but at least we have Zhongli, who's like you know, the daddy of Geo, who will be OP no matter what happens in the future, I believe. Yeah, kind of sad about, you know, Geo not having much of reactions with other elements. I wonder if they can improve something about Crystallize. You know, like, because right now Crystallize only gives you a shield, kind of. But if they could kind of improve it and make it give you buffs or debuffs, that would be pretty cool. So in a way, it would kind of act like Animal and Swill, like giving debuffs to enemies. That would be a pretty cool change, in my opinion. But I'm not sure if they can do that because that would mean, I think balancing would be a pretty hard issue. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? All I know is that Zhongli's Japanese voice actor, Maino-san, he's a huge Genshin fan. And so he's been talking about like Geo. He's been talking about wanting buffs for Geo as well. Like it was super funny because like in the last like so in Japanese they have like a monthly like voice actor radio show kind of thing. And so I think last time they invited the voice actor of Atoma and Sayu. So they were there with Paimon's voice actress and Zhongli's voice actor. And they were talking about how Thoma's voice actor and Zhongli's voice actor, they were meeting for a completely different event. And like Zhongli's voice actor went up to Thoma's voice actor and he was super excited. And he was like, oh my god, your character, Thoma, got buffed. Like it said, like that's the first thing he said to him. Which was hilarious because like you know how with the introduction of Dendro and Burgeon, Thoma actually became like he became really strong. Like he's like I think he's the only Pyro character who's actually good at you know a Burgeon. And that's literally and the Thomas voice actor he doesn't play Genshin. I'm not sure if he's ever played Genshin Impact, so he was just like okay, all right. It was just so funny. But yeah, so even Zhongli's voice actor was talking about it. Like he was wishing for a Geo buff, which I agree. I mean, so I just think it would be hard to balance it because they made a lot of Geo DPS really strong, like without any reactions, like Ningguang and Arataki Ito, right? So I'm not sure how they would balance that. Like without making them too OP. We shall see. I guess they are just gonna leave Geo as it is because you know why fix things that are not broken, right? So I think I have to go this way. Ah, there you go. Eh. All right. Haha, got it, got it. Quiet, no one here. Or she would be sleeping if she was here. If ain't broke, don't fix it. I know, right? If they try to fix it, they're probably gonna break more things. She always has that sleepy look on her face. She didn't seem too happy when we woke her using the Kori drums. Mama heard that the quieter someone is, the worse it gets when they get angry. Who knows what Vashnu is like when she's enraged? Then, should that be true, Maya Snapati's the one we should fear the most. Huh? Oh, Paimon knows her the best. Though Ringo isn't the one for talking, she's still super nice, right? Oh yeah, but remember we got really mad at Scaramouche for hurting Tepe. Or like talking bad about Tepe, yeah. She did get very angry back then in Inazuma. Gotta say something, the silence is actually making Paimon nervous. Well, let us refocus. As you behold, this tree is called Blossom. In Russian it's familiar, though she is absent right now. And nothing. There's nothing more to say of Russian and the Blossom. Alright? Alright? What are you hiding? Yes, we've used them. Yeah, she said she threw away the drums because she didn't want to be disturbed. Playing the drums did wake Rashnu. Alright. Paimon seems to understand why Zovan doesn't trust the current order of skeptics. Thanks, Sorush. Did they really help? The clues they gave us are half-truth at best. The current generation of the Order of Skeptics indeed does have some lacking members, but like a tree, no matter how many leaves flourish, there will always be some that will shrivel and dry. Once these dry leaves break and scatter, those that will remain, they will be the ones that can be relied upon. Yes. How did the Order of Skeptics become like this? I also want to know that. Well, history, they did say they lost track of a lot of the traditions and stuff. It is because I have been with the Order of Skeptics too long that I grew unable to discern their gradual changes. Only when I began to speak with you and other outsiders did I realize the Order of Skeptics had changed. It has been a few hundred years. Besides, their name being the same, they must cycle through a few generations of different members already. Well, the fame I seek, the fame I wish for, the Yasnapati to eulogize, oh jeez, the word, for me also erode into this, with everything changed, carrying only a hollow title for others to recall. Oh, wow, the music is really sad right now. Is that what my elder wishes that I learn? So there's no need to be down. Maybe someone didn't mean that. Seeing Sora so depressed makes Paimon feel like she did something wrong. Maybe we should have Zovan show her up. Oh, we're gonna have to talk to her again. Okay, I saw a viewpoint spot. Yes. Ah, beautiful. Would be cool to get a geo buff. But it would change a lot of stuff and it would be a nightmare for the devs. I guess so, yeah. I wonder if they're actually, working on something. Because to be honest, Geo is still, the element that represents China, I guess. And it being a Chinese game, I think they would want to try to kind of fix that. Okay, cool. 2 more. Okay, go to quest. Oh, wait. I believe I just have to go back to the Oasis, right? Yes. Jeez. Oh, this back and forth. If I'm excited for Fontaine, of course I am. Yet, I mean, it looked like we're gonna be able to swim. That's gonna be fun. Well, I'm actually not sure. I've always been dreading. Like, I've always disliked those water stages in all of the RPGs I've played. So, I don't know how to feel about that. Either they're gonna make it super fun or it's gonna be super awkward, like Source, like controlling Source. I don't know. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're gonna give us. I I'm not so sure about the new character they showed, the pink hair girl from Fontaine. She looks alright, I guess, but like not as interesting as the Sumeru characters was my initial thought. But to be honest, that's what I thought about the Sumeru characters in the beginning when they showed. You know, remember when before Sumeru got introduced, they had like this trailer where they just showed all the 5 stars, like Alhaitham, Dehya, Odeya, and Nilo, and all these characters. And I was like, okay, they look alright. But yeah, but then as Sumeru came along, I actually started falling in love with these characters after playing the Archon quest and their story quests. And so I think that's gonna happen in Fontaine as well. Like, because the first girl, she just looked like a pink Fontaine girl, kind of similar to Yang Fei. Well, I do really love Yang Fei's design. Yes, yes, the 3.0 trailer, exactly. So I do trust MiHoYo. It's like they've proven me right, like time and time again, that they're able to just create really great characters. It's like you might, I might find them, okayish at the beginning, but as time goes on, I just fall in love with them. So they're good at selling their characters. So yes, I'm looking forward to the characters in Fontaine. Servers might be able to. Wait, what are we talking about again? I wasn't reading. Uh, uh? Is it about stories changing with time and people changing with time? You wish for me to provide some warm words? Yes. But I guess that's part of the training. Every version of the main trailer has, if not all most of the characters. Yeah. Yes, they also did that. With the introduction of Inazuma, right? They just showed the main characters in the 2.0's trailer. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I hope they do that again for Fontaine, because it will be like, I remember the hype. It was just like, whoa, these characters. Who is this guy? Who is this girl? Oh my gosh. It will be fun again when Fontaine rolls around. I do understand right now it's kind of like you sleep time, because they do want to play. I'm sure they want to push a Star Rail and give you more time. This is great though, because it gives me time to catch up with story quests. I'm really behind on Archon quests and story quests, or I was, and so now I'm finally slowly catching up. And I do want to start playing Star Rail soon. So this is just the right opportunity, in my opinion. Oh, you want Sorush to be strong mentally. I see. Yeah, they would do it to get people hyped. Yes, yes. I'm sure they would do that. That was such a cute noise. Pyong. Alright, I see. So the training is also a mental training for Sorush. That's why we've been getting a lot of dialogue, I guess. Dee-dee-dee-ding. Oh, it's another one of those. Well, that looks about the same as the first one. Formation are very similar. Okay. Was able to hit both of all 4 of them. That's good. About this. Okay, I know I have to burn through this door first. And then activate the flower. Ah! That was stupid. No! Okay, wait. I'm bad at this. Okay. Oh jeez, I wasted a lot of bombs. Okay. Gotta get rid of these thorns first. Okay. Okay, two more. No, four more. Okay, two more. Good. Yes, I realized I really have to time this correctly. Oh, I see the barrels. There you go. Okay, cool. Don't want to spoil me? Oh, I see. So I assume there have been leaks out already. Fontaine characters have a different design from other characters. Look kind of bland. Oh, okay. Well, we shall see. Well, people have been saying like, I remember people were saying that Raiden Shogun's character design looked bland. So I'm not too worried about that. I think. Because I believe, like I said, the characters might look, generic at first, but then eventually, once you get to know them, you will still, end up liking them. I believe. I believe in the character writing of MiHoYo and HoYoverse. Yeah, because I gotta be honest, like, I think the one character who looked really bland to me was Deya. And guess what happened? She became one of my favorite characters from Sumeru. So there's that. Okay, what? Wait, what? I think I have to go somewhere over here. Ah, there you go. You like the design a lot, but a lot of people don't do, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what people have been saying to Raiden Shogun. They were like, oh, she just looks like one of those anime moms who die in the first episode. And that's what people have been saying, right? And well, guess what happened once she got released? So yeah. Let them talk. Just let them talk. As long being a familiar side to me, now I feel only conflicted thinking about it. Okay, are we still talking about, how stories change over time? Or how people change over time? Okay, so we're just starting to realize this? Ah, yes. Give us more history lessons. There must have been a point to their establishment. Otherwise, Survivor wouldn't have helped them and you wouldn't have been drawn to them. You must know that my birth came after the Order of Skeptics. Yes, yes. It was said that before all that transpired, there were some of absolute purity and virtue who attempted to spread the word that catastrophe was imminent. But carrying a message does not halt the coming of ruin. Soon darkness will wash over the lands as rolling tides, drowning all that lived in fear. Just as we saw of the Setek Wenut, even the strongest creatures were crystallized, perishing during the event. Comparatively, with how soft and weak humans are, their resulting scoring cannot be considered a personal failing. But some individuals arrived, rushing into the maelstrom that was the calamity. Were these people the first order of skeptics? Indeed, their leader was Nagarjuna. He once was a researcher who worked in the depth of the woods, but he put the roots down here to help elevate the aftershocks of the catastrophe. Yes, and there was another one with golden hair. My brother? Oh my gosh. Uh-huh, yeah, because we know from the Aranara that our sibling has been helping out in Sumeru after the calamity. Though my elders spoke little of him, he should count as an interesting individual, I think. Ah, it's a real shame that he only lived a few hundred years ago. If he was still here, Paimon would love to see him meet Ringo. I think this is the person we are looking for on this journey, Paimon. Then we can see who's more interesting. Why are we competing? Following this after my birth, the after effects of the catastrophe stabilized. So Sorush had nothing to do then? Not entirely. As the fields will never be fully eradicated, it's just that noble sacrifices like the one made by the divine bird Simurgh were no longer needed. What's more, such duties have already been performed by Mihir, Rashnu, and other pari predating me. After Nagarjuna, the elders slowly broke off contact with the Order of Skeptics. However, the skeptics themselves remained ever interested in us Pari. But I suppose this is nothing strange. To them, after all, we Pari are heroes worthy of songs and odes. The strong feelings of admiration we inspire are more than deserved. During that time, I often heard them loudly singing their poems and odes, and with the passing of time, the scenes of the divine bird's sacrifice grew more vivid. Yet, my elder treats this as if it's a paltry thing. Sounds like Source got buttered up by honored words. I see. What? No, impossible. I clearly wanted to imitate the divine bird because I was moved by its passion and will. The only reason why I associated with the Order of Skeptics was because they would tell me about the happenings of years past. Of course, it wasn't like they didn't heap an appropriate amount of praise on me. It's the same story, but told in an exaggerated way to get people's attention. Even Paimon likes listening to exciting stories. They thought she was bland until they saw her sword and where she pulls it out from. Yeah. That's how they get people, to like a female character. Mihoyo knows what they're doing. They are otakus themselves, so they know what sells well to otakus. If the intention was to record extra history, then they definitely did something wrong. Indeed, regardless if it is I or the humans of the Order of Skeptics, those who condition themselves to accept hyperbole as ordinary will still themselves become like this. The Order of Skeptics archives were no longer simple truthful records. Instead, they were filled with all manner of embellishments and subjective opinions. And unknowingly, I began to put renown beyond action itself. Looks like you finally get it. I guess this is why Zuvan wanted us to go on this training to make Soros realize stuff about stuff she's done in the past and stuff. She seems more energetic than she was when she came here. Isn't it a good thing? Alright, yeah, Zuan probably won't be taking the chaplet from her now. Training is almost at its end. You definitely win Zuan's approval. Hopefully. So we go back to talk to her again. Yeah, but speaking about Raiden Shogun, I do kind of get where people were coming from. They were probably expecting someone who looked like Raiden Mei from Honkai Impact 3rd. Because like she has like a Herrscher form that looks really cool and like she controls a dragon and stuff. So I guess people were kind of expecting a design like that because she had like long flowing hair that was let down. But Raiden Shogun, she had like, she had her hair tied up and I don't know. So people were just like, it's not like, not as cool as Raiden May. And I'm just like, oh, I think it's so cool. But well, in the end, people still love her. So it's all good, I guess. Sorush is growing up. You are worthy of being called Bloomguard. No, not yet. There's still a final portion of the task that I need to complete. Ooh, she's realizing it herself. Until all the tasks are done, until your respect is earned, I am not finished. Only then can the Twin Horn Chaplet truly belong to me. Oh, looks like you actually belong, you rebellious face after all. Elder, you still remember that? Forget, I bet of you. Regardless, it's good to see that your spirits have returned. Alright, yeah, she's growing up. That's cool. So we're gonna help you out until the very end. Oh god, how do I get to this place? From here? Oh, maybe. Yeah. This is another bombing challenge. No, it's not. It's a flying challenge, I believe. Aha. Oh my gosh. Goodness. Well, fortunately, the flying task is not that hard. Ugh. Did I get the flower just now? Okay, looks like I did. Boom, boom. Oh! Yeah, I think I should go find the soundtrack for the desert area and see if the tracks for the Oasis is actually included in the soundtrack. I want to buy it. I think the only track I bought from the desert soundtrack was Scaramouche boss battle theme. I haven't looked at the other field music yet. I'm really liking this track. Very calming. Pew! Yay! Alright. Da, 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 da. Oh, huh? How do I get here? What's the fastest way? I don't know. Mm. Might not have been the smartest choice, but okay. Oh. Go, 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 go. Dude, I was just praising this event about how all of the locations are actually very close. All of the challenges had been very close to a warp point, but now you do this to me. I say, now you gotta do this to me, huh? Oh, wow! Where's the challenge? This one? Okay, okay. Hmm. Uh, like I have to retract a bit. Oh. Yes, thank you for the hint. Go up. Ah, yes. Ding. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I actually still don't know what's up with this hole. It's the epicenter. Oh, yeah, they did mention that the monsters came from the catalysm from this hole. Some of the characters look like ones from Honkai, so people sometimes expect characters to be like them. Yes, indeed, indeed. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the Tarita from Snejinaya because my assumption is that she will look like Bronya from Honkai Impact. I really like Bronya as a character, and so I'm kind of hoping she will look like that. Because there's an adult Bronya form in the post Honkai. What is it called? Go Honkai? I actually don't know the English term for the minigame that's kind of like playing in the parallel universe in Honkai Impact. Anyway, so there's an adult Bronya from Honkai Impact whose design is one of my favorites. So I'm really hoping that the Tsarizao will like look similar to the adult Bronya. Okay, I actually have. Oh, Zovan is with us. I didn't know that. Crystals are huge, a lot bigger than even Venuts. To think it's Sorush's responsibility to handle future problems here. Is this not the most essential duty as Bloomguard should uphold? In addition, Sorush should also expect this of herself. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what? Her responsibility is to guard this place? I guess? Uh-huh. Past mistakes, okay. Place reputation above action, but now as I have learned, this is an act of purest neglect. Just as Simmer became the divine bird through her sacrifice, I will become the Bloomguard by my deeds, and hear my name rightfully sung in praise of my service. Additionally, I have completed all the assignments you have given me, Elder. Now even you must admit that I am one worthy of the title of Bloomguard. I indeed have no objection to the choice made by the Kvarena. Hmm? What? Did you expect me to object? No, I merely did not expect you to agree so easily. I expected a few rough words. Ah, I'm not nearly so vicious. About the responsibility of a Bloomguard, I did not actually gain any knowledge from the chaplet. Is this because I still do not embody the traits of the Bloomguard fully? Maybe we're gonna get more training events in the future? For this, the title of Bloomguard might be inherited, but the duties are always variable. To state it simply, there are no fixed rules, and even more, there are no specific judging standards. Usually, the Quarena's choice is final. Oh, so you're saying I will not be taking the Twin Horde chaplet from you. Will not or cannot. Yes, Zuvan said herself. The Quarena's choice is final. That means that Zuvan can't change it either, right? Oh, ho, ho, you really think so? Oh, she's scary. Oh, that's a little scary. I understand this must be part of the test. Seems like Sorush is having an epiphany. You are a forgetful one, Pale Floater. I just said it. To pass these tests, besides competence, hmm? Competence, anyways, uh, in observation, the most important thing is understanding my past mistakes. Mm-hmm. Even if the outcome was already determined, would it not be retreating the path of folly if I cast aside all that I have learned during training? So I think this must be the last test my elder has left me. To a worthy Bloomguard, this is but a simple task. This is a sign of your complete trust in me, Elder. I didn't expect you to see right through me. The Corena chose well. But your changes, I suppose Ringo and Paimon bear some credit for that. Oh, my favorite OST? That's a good question. I would have to think. I actually think it's the second phase of H. Daha's battle theme. That's definitely one of my favorites. But I also really like Scaramouche battle theme, like the second phase as well. Otherwise, I think field music wise, I'm a big fan of I believe the song title is uh Moon is One's Cup. It's like the music that kind of plays in the morning when you are in Liyue Harbor, I believe. Or like when it transitions from night to morning, I think. Like it's just really good. It's just so soothing for some reason. All right, so we've helped her out. Is she worthy of being a Bloomguard now? Also, we're still at the point where we haven't extinguished the Aposha, I guess. Uh huh. Yay! Is that it? Is that it? Did I finish the event? Yeah, Scaramouche theme is just so good. It's also so tragic. Like if you listen to the lyric, I feel like I really appreciate how much effort is put into Genshin Impact's music. Like Yupen Chen is such a genius. Like him and his team, Hoyo Mix, they do a really good job. Yes, okay. So I finally finished the event. Okay, let's see. Alright, we got the chaplet. Should I continue the side quest? I'm. I'm actually not sure how long the side quests are. How long have I been streaming? Let me check. Eh? Wait. Well, a few hours. Okay, maybe I will call it a day for now. One of your famous is the Ominous Fandango. To Scour's theme, the first slow part. Ah, yes. I mean, the entire track for Scaramouche boss battle theme is just mwah, just so good. Like, I don't know, the mixture of just Japanese instruments, the Japanese flute, and Western orchestra, and then the organ, and also the choir. It's just so brilliantly done. I'm a huge fan. I hope they do more of these kind of music. I'm definitely looking forward to more Fatui Harbinger boss battle themes in the future. Can't wait when we fight the Doctor, because they're probably gonna make it a mix of Sumeru, like Arabian or Indian instruments, like they do for Sumeru, and then mix it with the Fatui theme, with orchestra and evil sounding organs. Hopefully, that would be so cool. The flute solo is so good. The drop is just amazing. Like in the second part. Yes, alright. So, thank you for joining the stream. I had a lot of fun during the event. I'm so glad I was able to complete it before yeah, I had like 5 hours. I completed it with 5 hours and 40 minutes left. So that's a good thing. So in the next stream, I hope I will finally get to play Nahida's story quest. I've been relying on my friend like to get the boss materials for the new characters because I myself haven't gotten around to play the story quest yet. Yes, but I'm hoping to get around to do it in the next stream and maybe also finish the side quest. Though I am a bit scared of how long it is. Like it's just impossible to predict the length of these Genshin side quests nowadays. Like the Aranara side quest has scared me. It has scared me for life. So we shall see. We shall see. All right, thanks for joining once again and hope to see you next time. Bye.